In this video, we are going to focus on stress. School buildings have been closed and supplemental learning has been in place for almost 2 months now. We hope that you've settled into a routine and that you're having more enjoyable times as a family than stressful times. But parenting is stressful, and let's be honest, as much as we love our families, they can also drive us a little crazy. Even if you are thriving right now, you're likely going to have times where you have to deal with stress. If you find yourself struggling with isolation, job losses, fear, or uncertainty, that stress can be even harder to manage now as COVID-19 restrictions mean that your opportunities to escape from it are different or fewer. If you're feeling stressed out, know that you are not alone. We are going to talk about a few ways to manage stress and help your children manage too. If you're looking for more information, you'll find links to online resources and services at the end of this video. Your child's school counselor is also available for kids who need someone to talk to while the school buildings are closed. You'll find their contact information at the end of this video as well. So, when talking about stress, it is always good to start with identifying how you know when stress is getting the best of you. Stress is a part of life, and you know what? It's not always a bad thing. Some stress, like the pressure to study for a test or learn a new skill or to get a task done at work, they actually help motivate you. But the kind that leaves you feeling overwhelmed, hopeless, or keeps you from doing the things that you want to do, that kind of stress needs to be managed, or it can negatively impact your life. Managing stress includes taking care of yourself. Taking breaks, exercising, getting enough sleep, and eating healthy food are all stress management activities. Walking away when you feel stress becoming overwhelming not only helps you calm down, but models to your kids the importance of taking a step back to reset instead of react. Taking care of yourself doesn't always come naturally, and the kinds of things that you do to manage your stress might look really different because of the pandemic, but you know what? You're worth taking care of. One simple activity that you can use both for yourself or your child is to identify emotions and attach language to them. You simply take a minute to break down your stress reaction in your head. For example, saying to yourself, I'm really frustrated right now. I'm angry because my kid didn't do something I told them to, and I'm sad because they didn't listen to me. This gives you a small mental break where your brain can move past its stress response, in this case anger and sadness, to a place where those feelings are more manageable and can be used to come up with a plan. Saying it out loud actually helps model emotional intelligence to your kids too. When they are stressed out, you can also use this technique to help them to identify their feelings so that they can break it down too. Using language like, I see that you're upset. Sometimes when I'm upset, I feel sad and angry at the same time. How are you feeling? Helps them understand these feelings are okay and that they can be managed even if they feel overwhelming sometimes. Anchoring is another exercise that you can do where you engage all of your five senses. This is a great way to reduce stress in the moment. When you feel the stress creeping up, you simply list out loud or in your head 5 things that you can see, hear, touch, feel, and taste. This gives your brain a chance to reset again and move beyond the stress. It's another way to take a small mental break, in the same way that strategies like deep breathing and physical movement can give your body a break from the stress reaction. These breaks help you to reset so that you can calm and deal with the stress in a positive way. One of the best ways to manage stress is to talk about it. If you're feeling overwhelmed, need advice, or just need to vent, text or call a trusted family, friend, or even someone that you can just open up to. Sometimes just letting your stress out in conversation is enough to make it feel more manageable. You can also talk to a professional like your doctor, mental health counselor, minister, or community counselor. If your stress is causing you thoughts of harming yourself or someone else, please call 911 for immediate crisis help. Parenting is probably the most important job you can have. It's also one of the hardest. Every single parent will have moments where their stress has gotten the best of them, where we've said or done things that we're not proud of. Being a parent is a learning process, and it's okay to make some mistakes along the way. The good news is that relationships are rarely beyond repair. We can learn and do better for the next time. And by learning about the ways that stress affects us, taking care of ourselves, and asking for help when we need it, we teach our kids a valuable lesson. That is that mistakes are proof that we are learning, and learning about ourselves is a lifelong experience.